Hey guys, Bree here. So we're going to make, this is one of our newest products that we have in our shop, and it's interchangeable tile frames. Okay, so super cute because what you get to do is we're gonna start it from scratch and we're gonna make our frame. And it's got these little pieces here that you can pop out the insert and then replace it, okay? So I think these are gonna be super cute. And you guys, I am a coffee lover. I have a funny post that I'm gonna put up tomorrow, or sometime this week. But I love coffee. We're gonna add a bunch more things. We have dogs, we have cats, we have some winter stuff if it's still really cold for you and you want that. There are a ton of things. We did the Valentine stuff, we did the St. Patrick's Day stuff, we did all of that on our live sale. So now we're going to begin to upload some of these items, okay? All right. So first thing, I do not need to paint this, okay? This is the very, very back. We don't need to paint it, but we do want to paint these two pieces here. So that's what we're gonna start with. So I have my cardboard and I put painter's tape on it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me push, I already pushed start on there. I can look for peacocks, Julie. Send me a message, that way I can remember to look. Actually, let me write it down. If there's anything you guys want to request, put it in the comments. I'll go ahead and write it down. I'll take notes and we will find it and then I will let you guys know, okay? So I think we are going to do, I want to do the background with antique wax. I had to think about where my antique wax was at, but here it is. Finally caught us live. Yay, Charlene, I'm so glad. Ooh, cancer survivor stuff. I sure will look for that. Let me write that down too. Good deal. And if I miss somebody's request, will you guys just remind me? Maybe I didn't see their comment or something like that. So you guys just help keep an eye out for anybody in the comments that wants to request some interchangeable pieces. So all of our live sale stuff has been shipped out. Every last one of them has been shipped. Some of them got shipped out on Wednesday. Some of them got shipped out yesterday. So just be on the lookout for those. And you guys got some free gifts in there based on the price or the size of your order. Okay, so you'll find some cute stuff in there. And those free gifts, we will be loading them up on the website sometime next week, but I just want you guys to see them and know what you got before we put them on the website, because I don't want you to buy it if you don't need more than one, okay? So, got yours yesterday? Yay! Decided to do the ASL sign. Oh, that's good. That one is so cute though. I love it. We're gonna do quite a few things with this frame because I absolutely love it. I'm gonna start to make a few of my own designs as well. And we're gonna provide some blank ones, a blank square and blank rectangles. So you guys can use chalk and make your own. So you don't have to, you know, buy the insert pieces. You could just buy the blank pieces and then do it yourself, okay? So that's something that Robert's working on and will get uploaded. So right now I only have the coffee ones uploaded for today on the new site. So you guys, of course, we wanted to launch the new site February 1st, which we did. It is available, and that is where we are uploading everything new. But Robert is actually in the room right now updating the market stands for you guys and whatever else he can do before he has to go to his tournament. So he's got a bowling tournament today. He's been working all morning on some online orders we had and trying to help me out with the baby. He made breakfast, which it's already lunchtime now too. Okay. So this frame, I did the antique wax on the inside piece, and on the outside piece, I'm actually want to do it in white and then make it a little distress. I want to distress it a little bit. Okay, so let's swap it out. We're gonna bring this one on board, and we're gonna paint with white. Good thing I got mine yesterday because, oh, it's storming today. Holy smokes, yours will be here Monday or Tuesday. Oh, but you're gonna love it. Oh, thank you, Charlene. I will tell him you said that in case he's not on and can't see it. Hi, Betty, nice to see you. All right, so we're gonna get some of the white out, and I'm just going to, we're gonna apply it with the makeup sponge. Now remember, I do have the makeup sponge in my Amazon store, you guys. And the one I found is like a humongous pack for only a few bucks. So it's awesome. So be sure to get that info. You can visit Spoiled by Brie. I put the link below. Hopefully you guys see a blue button down below. It says shop, shop with Brie or something like that. You can go there and get to my Amazon, or you can just type in spoiledbybrie.com and get there as well. So on our new website, you guys, if you haven't visited it, make sure you do, and make sure you sign up for emails, okay? Because we have so many things going on that I can't quite keep track of everything. But email is going to be how we will be able to give you guys the information without overwhelming you guys here, because I really want my Facebook to be more about tutorials, right? I don't want to have to feel like I'm telling you guys there's this and there's that, this is where I found this. I want this to be more about tutorials, and then maybe every now and then things that I absolutely cannot like wait to share with you guys. So make sure you're signed up for emails, okay? And you can sign up for them on my new website. It'll be right there as soon as you go to the page. It'll say stay in touch or sign up for emails, okay? All right, so now that we've got the majority of this covered, I actually need to go back in. I'm gonna take, where are my wipes? Where are my wipes? Did I use them all? Oh, they're on the ground. Hold on. Oh my God. Why is it so hard to get back up, y'all? Oh, that was the last one. Darn. Okay. The site is called spoiledbybrie.com. Yeah. I'll put it up in the bottom, so it should pop up for you right now, okay? Do you guys see a little blue, is it there? Nope, it's this side. Do you see a little blue button there that says open link? If you do, go ahead and click it for me. It will not take you out of the video. Click that link. I'll do it with you. Click the link. Oh, if you're on the computer, it might take you out. But it'll open it up in another one. But if you're on your phone, it shouldn't take you out. It should just pop it up as a second window underneath. But when you click on it, it will bring you And it says stay up to date with Spoiled by Bree, sign up for email. Just go ahead and click that and sign up. Okay? All right. We're gonna go back in and paint the sides. Oh. Sorry, y'all. Hope that didn't hurt too bad. Gonna go back in. You know, I'm just like, maybe I'm gonna take some of this out. It would be easier. Let's spray it. And okay, maybe that'll be easier. Let's try the sponge again. Oh yeah, a lot easier. I just needed to thin it out a little bit more because my white paste is starting to clump up a little bit, you guys. Just from being the bottom of the jar. Okay, link didn't come up. I'll try it again in a minute. Okay. So what you can do is just go to spoiledbybrie.com. I'll put the link in the comments here in a second. That way you guys have it. But sometimes that little blue button will pop up or somewhere at the bottom of your screen. But, you know, it's kind of hard to tell because I don't have my, I can't see my live on a mobile device, right? I can only see it on the computer. So sometimes I'm not exactly sure what you guys see. And, you know, Facebook changes all the time, so I really am not sure what what you guys see. It changes day to day. All right, so I think I've got almost all the sides covered, except for this side. Let's cover this one. All right, we'll let that dry, and then we'll distress that in a little bit. And then we'll glue all of that together, okay? So now what we're gonna work on is the coffee stuff. Okay, so I just take painter's tape. It won't come up on my iPad, but it does on your phone. Okay. Yeah, see, it's weird. Like sometimes it will do it on one, but won't do it on the other. Here, I'll put it in the comments for y'all real quick. Oh. .com. Boom. Ah. Just making sure I don't have tape everywhere. I mean, paint everywhere. All right. So we're gonna do coffee bar up here. I have my little beans. We'll put all of those together. We can do open 24 hours all together. We can do coffee bar, one color. And then I'll bring in some of these. So we have another one that says coffee bar. We have a cute little gnome. So we could go ahead and do these coffee beans too. Okay. And we could probably do her hands, coffee mug, her hat and hair. I think her nose can go up there with her hands, her body, and her shoes. Okay, and then we have the square itself. Okay, and we probably could do this one. Ta-da! All right, so let's start painting. I've got a bunch of different colors here, but I am going to stick with my Marvelous and Current Jam theme, you guys, because those are just my go-to colors, right? I absolutely love those two colors. And we'll throw in a little bit of bark for our brown and camel as well. Okay. We are making some interchangeable tiles. All right, so we're gonna go with a bigger brush to paint this background up top. And I think we'll do it with Marvelous. Okay, so I have Marvelous in the lid. And mix that up real quick. And we're just gonna paint this whole part up here. I know you guys can't see this part, but I am doing the longer part. Let me scoot it down. I'm doing this part. Okay, I am just painting all the way across. You guys, hit that heart button if you are a coffee lover. Hit the thumbs up if you're a tea lover, because I will have tea as well as soon as I can. Let's see, we've got a couple of thumbs up, we've got some hearts, got a little bit of both. Okay. So now that we have that part painted, let me get a little bit more because we're gonna need to use this color anyway. Okay. Just make sure it has kind of an even coat all the way across. All right, and I kind of covered up the part where it has all the letters and stuff on there, but it's fine. We will be okay. We can go ahead and color her outfit pink with the Marvelous. And we can do this part as well. And what else? I think that's good as far as that color pink goes, that Marvelous color. So now, let's do my brush did not want to come clean. Let's get some of this Current Jam. And I love this. I love painting with our paste, you guys, because all of my other projects that I make with this color will automatically match, right? I don't have to go and try and color match. I can paint with this stuff. I can chalk with this stuff, and everything is going to match. So I absolutely love painting with it. Plus, you don't have to use a lot. So why buy multiple colors when you could just buy the paste and paint with the paste and chalk with the paste, right? So I think it's great. All right, we're gonna do her hat. With Current Jam, and let's do like her socks. Okay, I can do her boots in black, or I'll probably do them in white. I think that'll look good. Okay, let's do this part. And this one. Okay. And I think we'll do coffee bar. Now you can use paintbrush, you can use the makeup brushes, the makeup sponges, because those work really well too. Just really depends on your preference. Okay. There we go. Let me see. Distilled for paste, shouldn't need it for ink. I have added water to ink as well, so you can. The link worked, okay, good. Regular or distilled water. I use, well, right now I'm actually using just tap water, but I do recommend using distilled water. I just haven't boiled any water lately to do it, or bought any distilled water. But I also have been using my paste so much that I'm kind of going through them quickly. So it doesn't even have time to sit and let things grow. So, but I do recommend use distilled water, or just boil, make your own. Boil some water, let it cool off, put it in a jar, or a gallon, because distilled water at the store is expensive. Also, what's funny is the distilled water in the baby section is more expensive than the distilled water in the water section. Not by much, but maybe like 10 cents, but still, why? Okay, I think I'm gonna paint this background with currant jam. Okay, I'm a tea drinker, hubby is a coffee drinker. Oh, there you go, yeah. Let's see, good to know. Boiled water, yes, boiled water will work the same. So just use tap water, boil it, put it in a container, gallon. That's what we use. That's what we use for our Keurig too. My mom had done that for me. Wow. Well, we have a RO system, but I think my mom still takes that and boils it because she didn't trust it for a while. But we just use the RO system, fill it up, and put that in the Keurig. But when I was first came home, that's what she was doing. She was boiling the water and using that. I was like, why are you doing that? She's like, to kill anything. I was like, okay, well, that's water is good too. All right, let's get, oh, let me clean off this brush. And we're gonna get some brown. This is the bark color. We're gonna do our coffee beans. Okay. Hi, Mary. Yes, distilled water is expensive. Okay, let's see. We're gonna paint our coffee beans. I'm gonna go ahead and use bark. You could definitely use the antique wax, but I'm doing a thin layer so they aren't too dark of coffee beans. But I mean, coffee beans are typically a little bit darker, but I think this is perfect. Plus, if I put it on a little bit thinner, you can see that little line in there for the coffee bean. So I think that's good too. All right, the coffee cup, I think we'll do in white. Yeah, I think we'll do that one in white. Let's do, hi, Catherine. Okay, and then let's see, I'm gonna do a little mix of 2 colors for her hair. I just put the camel down, but I'm also going to add a little bit of bark on top. To give it a little bit darker look. Almost looks like little highlights, so I think that'll be good. Okay. Now the coffee mug is going to be white and her shoes are going to be black. So let's get those. We'll get those painted real quick. And okay, let's do black. Oh, I need to do those words. Do I do those in white? I think so. Not so loud. This girl. Where's Grayson? She wants to keep him forever?
Yes, but I want him now.
Well, you have to go ask her if you can hold him. Was he crying?
No, he's falling asleep.
Oh, okay.
Not good.
Yeah. Okay, now on these, you guys, on the website, Robert did put an option for adhesive. It will add quite a bit though, because the adhesive is not cheap and it does take up a lot of room. But it will be easier for you to attach everything in the end. So all of these top pieces would be adhesive, so you don't have to glue them down. Now there are a lot of tiny pieces, so I wish that this one was adhesive, but it's not. We did not give an adhesive option for the live cell, but he went ahead. He was like, why not? We could just offer it in case they want it. So. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and paint. We're going to paint this. I'm like running out of white paste, you guys. Listen. Uh-huh. Oh, can you go ask Daddy? He's in the game room. Can you ask him to get me a white paste jar? He does. It's in the closet. Thank you. Okay. Let's get my white paste. Like I said, it was down to the very end of the jar. I'm probably going to use the leftover to make another color, and then I'll just leave just leave whatever is left in there and use it to mix in with a new color.
Mommy, he's in here.
Huh?
He's in here.
Oh, thank you.
Ah!
Oh,
Hello, my name is Mariah with the R. I am so cute. I am so
sweet.
sweet. Sometimes I say, rah!
Hey, I need the white paste.
You got it.
Thank you. That's Riley. Yes, all of them don't have adhesive from the live sale. We didn't even think about offering it as an option because it was just, the live sales have so much going on. But next time we have a live sale and you absolutely love the adhesive, if you would just send us an email or a message, we don't mind doing it, but offering it in the live sale, it was going to be a lot, and it would have taken us even probably a week long, not a week longer, but maybe like 2 or 3 days longer than it already did for us to get all of those orders out. So it did take us a while to get all the orders out, but like I said, if we offered it, it would probably take a little longer. Which, again, it's not a big deal to do that, but just send us a message if you prefer it. All right, so we have 3 more to paint, 3 more small ones, so this isn't going to take us very long. And you guys, you get all of these cardboards in the box when you order. Okay, so this one goes to the coffee cup. So I think we're gonna paint that one with Currant Jam. Well, we'll paint the background Currant Jam. We could do the top part in the Marvelous color. Okay. Then we have these. Oh, I forgot to color the boots. This says coffee bar. Okay. Then we have this one. It says great days start with coffee. Okay. And let's see, we have a pink background, we have that background. We do need probably 2 white backgrounds. So we could do both of these in white. Let's start there. So this is my new white that I'm opening, you guys. Thank you. So what I do when I open mine, I open the lid completely off, and then I just kind of swipe it on the ledge there to get as much off as I can. Sometimes it can get a little messy though, okay? All right. I'm gonna scoop some of this out. Add a little bit of water. So this paste is a lot easier to paint with because it's a lot thinner. When you get down to the bottom of your jars, it tends to thicken up a little bit. So a tip that I have for you is when you get to the bottom of your jar, spray a little bit of that distilled water in there before you close the jar, before you close the lid. Okay, that typically will help. It just kind of sits there, moistens it up a little bit. Sorry if you don't like the word moist. Okay, so we painted that one white. Let's get this one painted. And it's not a big deal to paint the sides of these because they won't be seen once they're inside of the interchangeable frame, because they kind of sit back in the frame. All right. That part is done. Is there anything else that I need to paint with these? That one is for the coffee cup, so that has white on it. Just making sure everything had a little bit of white and making sure everything has a little bit of brown. So let's bring our brown back out. How did they get in here? My dogs. Okay, let's wipe off my paintbrush. My water is like dirty and I think the paint is settling at the bottom. So when I stir it up, it still comes out with paint on it. And I need to change out my water. So to compensate, I just spray it on the foam mat that I use to clean, and that works out. Okay, let's do the word coffee. Okay. That way each one has a little bit of brown. And then we're gonna put everything together. So this is the last part. We're letting the other stuff dry. We'll start to put that stuff together first. I do have some permanent adhesive that we're gonna use. Okay. And let's go ahead and paint this coffee word as well. Now yours, you're probably gonna take a little bit more time to paint it nicer than I am. So I do apologize. Whenever I paint some of my stuff, it's not always nicely painted because I really don't wanna have to be on here for like 3 hours because I won't be able to finish. Now, I guess I could do like half of it one time and then another half on the next live, which I've done that before. But it's okay. This is going up in my home because, like I said, I love coffee. Okay. All right, I think we are done with the brown. Let's go ahead and go in with currant jam. Since we still have a little bit of currant jam still on this brush, we'll do that one first. All right. We'll pull that across. Let me see. Hi. Oh, thank you. I need to change my nails again. I think I've had these on for like, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks maybe. They're kind of cool though. They're like a metallic purple. So they're purple and pink. Kind of like the 2 colors from last month. That's literally what they look like. All right, I think I'm gonna go with bar. Let's paint this. And I probably should have done the other way around. I should have done this in pink and then that one. Oops. Oh well. I didn't think about that because now both of them with the outsides will have both in pink. So I'll just probably have to keep them separated somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal. Ooh. Let's do this one. And Wipe off my brush. Let me clean it real quick. Okay. We're gonna do Marvelous. Okay. And again, you guys hit that heart button if you're still on watching. I appreciate you guys. And remember, you guys can check out our new site at spoiledbybrie.com. Okay, it'll be the second one. It'll say new DIY wood cutouts. It'll be the second link on that page, and that's where you can find all of this. Okay, and we're going to be adding more to it. I will be sending out an email to my club members for our new site. I just got to figure out a few more things. Plus, I want to add a few more things to the site before I send you guys your codes. But definitely sign up for the emails as well, okay? All right, so we've got one painted there. Let's get this one painted. And then I think I have my distress ink somewhere. I do need that. Okay. Now this one I did attempt to paint a little bit more on the insides. But up to you. I didn't do it on all of them. These I just know will be somewhat on the outside or will be pressed out a little bit. So you'll see them poking outside of like the part where it sits in. I just did yesterday. Oh, good. Let's see. Okay, we need these. These words. We're gonna do great days. Start with, and I'm gonna do these in Marvelous. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and change over to Current Jam. I'm gonna change over to Current Jam for the start with. That way each individual square has a little bit of each color. All right, so now I think we are done painting. Oh, I need to do the feet on our little gnome. Okay, you guys, I also will have a pop-up live sale coming soon, but you'll only be notified ahead of time if you're signed up for emails. So, if you're not signed up for emails, do that, okay? Go to spoiledbybrie.com and it'll be right there. Also, it is in the description or in the pinned comment below. You can subscribe to the emails right there. Okay. All right, so let's paint her little feet, and then let's start gluing these things together, shall we? Do, do, do. All right, done. Okay, so here we go. We've got to take off coffee bar, and we have these little coffee beans. Okay, and then we have the open 24 hours. Okay, and we have this with our little gnome. And her little boots. Let's get her nose and her hands. And then she has some coffee beans around her. Okay. And then the next one is our coffee cup. That goes with this frame with this. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Let me get my pen. Okay, so I have a super glue pen. I also have some permanent adhesive, and I have this little glue that I love. I just don't know if I have any more in it. I don't think I have any more in that one. Did I bring that glue in here? I don't think I did. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to undo that. And I'm just gonna kind of draw around the word coffee. Okay, set that on there. It's gonna dry clear. Let's do the same thing for bar. And we just keep moving. We're gonna do open. $24. And I'll have all of these glues and everything on Amazon as well. And I have these reverse tweezers on there too. Sometimes it's nice when it gets a little bit tight in here. If you need to just nudge it just a little bit. All right. Okay. We'll add some coffee beans in here. Let's do this one. I like using the pen for the letters because this one's a little bit more manageable for bigger items. As long as you don't use too much, you really just need a little baby dot. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue Wait, when did I paint that? Okay, let's do the lid. And then we'll glue this part. All right, I'm gonna turn my hot glue gun on, the really fast one, for part of our gnome. I think it'll be easier than using that glue because this glue right here, this permanent adhesive, takes a little bit to dry. This super glue dries a lot faster. But I'm thinking, why did I paint this gnome's hat this color if my background is this color? Let's just paint, we'll outline her hat. So I'm just going to use our paint marker. It is blending with the white, so it is kind of turning it a little bit pink. So I'm just kind of wiping it off as we go to try and keep the same color pink all the way around. I do wish it was white all the way around, but okay. Let's go ahead and give it some polka dots too, shall we? How cute! Look how cute! Yes, this is a super glue pen. Okay, if it's not in my Amazon store, I'll be sure to add it in there. Okay, so this glue gun is heating up super fast. I told you guys, this is a super hot, or like a super high temp and fast melting gun. Okay, so we really only use this one when we need to do things really quickly. As in gluing things down right away. Okay. All right, so that part's done. Let me just, no keyword for any of this. Sorry, no keyword, but it is on my site, okay? Why can't you paint it white? Because it was blending in with the paste. I think the paste just wasn't completely dry, so it was kind of mixing. Since the pen is more liquidy, it wasn't wanting, it was like re-wetting the paste and then mixing it together. So if you want it to be white, I do recommend drying it really well and then use it. Okay. All right, so let's get her situated here. Let's find out where her body needs to be. We'll glue that down first, and then we'll come in with the rest of her body. A nose. We need a nose and a hat. Oh, that was her coffee cup. Okay. Was there only 4 or there was only 3, huh? It's kind of weird. That's fine. All right, so I can go ahead and glue down her hat. Okay. And then let's glue I think let's glue her nose. Then maybe her hair. Or we'll do one of her pigtails. Okay, we'll get her other pigtail, but I left her shirt down on here just to help us make sure we're putting it in the right place. Ta-da! We're gonna get our coffee beans glued down. Put our coffee mug right in the center. And glad I painted her little jelly bean hands the correct way. sometimes I paint them the wrong side. Okay. So these 3 are done. Aren't they cute? So now we just have 2 more and we're putting the backer together, and I will show you guys how they pop in and out, okay? Let's see. All right, let's bring on the coffee bar. And this last one. This is Great Days. Start with coffee. Well, all right, so we're gonna go back to our pen. And again, we're just pushing the little pin here and it drops out your glue. Now, the only thing bad about these glue pins is there's really not as much glue inside of it as you would think. So they will run out pretty quickly. I do highly recommend the little yellow ones I have on my Amazon site. These, it's called Quick Star Super Glue. It glues extremely fast though, okay? So just be aware of that. B-A-R. Okay. And then we're gonna quickly glue on our frame. Okay. That one is done. And last one. Sorry, I'm so quiet when I glue. Obviously, this is taking a lot of concentration. Great. See, I think like one of these would take up a full project. And this pen, you guys, is going to be expensive. It's probably like $5, where you could get a whole 24 pack of the other one for the same price. So again, I do recommend the other one. I just didn't have any of them on hand, so I'm using the expensive glue. Okay. Hi, just hopped on. Hey, Barb. A little late. What is the glue? Yeah, this one is the super glue, but the yellow one is the one that I like better. It's the one that I was supposed to put in the craft kits that 1 month, and then I wasn't able to add them in there. I don't remember what happened. Is that when we had the baby? That might have been when we had the baby. Oh, it was the baskets. I wanted to add it in there when we had the basket kit, craft kit. All right. right, but it is really easy to use. You just press on the little button it has that releases and squeezes the the glue inside. And every time you push it, it just lets the glue out. Okay, so yay, those are all done. So now we are going to glue this together. Okay, so I'm actually going to use our permanent adhesive glue. It is going to take a little bit longer to dry, but we're going to temporarily dry it or temporarily bond it together with some hot glue. So now that that's together, okay, so now the last piece we have to put on is going to be the piece that goes on the back. This part's the fun part because it's going to be a little hard to line up. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our permanent adhesive and I'm going to run it along these inside pieces for sure. Okay, and then we're going to do I'm going to do 2 strips along the top and bottom to kind of glue in place. Ooh, that glued really fast. The super glue stuck it. Okay, so it is in, it is fine, all is good. Now, 2 things you could do. You could take your frame and turn it this way, okay? So if you have one that's going to be standing upright, we do have some like that. So you may consider getting some of these. These are the easels. And I'll make sure that these get put on the site. If they're not there yet, just hold off. We'll get these put on the site and then you can get the frame and the coffee pieces. But like I said, we're going to be updating a lot more throughout the weekend. So this is going to hold similar to a picture frame. Okay. So we could do 2 things. We could hang this up. If you wanted to hang it, you would just need to get the little hangers. We used our little hangers already, but let me show you what they look like. I have a tall easel stand and a short easel stand. If you do the short one, you probably need 2 of them. Honestly, for this big of a frame, I wouldn't use the small one, the short one. I would use the tall one only. And this is what the hanger looks like. So if you want to do the hanger and hang it up on the wall, get that instead. But you sure could get this one. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down. was about right. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue inside one of those holes, and I'm going to pop this little piece in there. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my easel piece, I'm going to pull it through that hole, and then I need to put this one on the hole as well, okay? And then I can glue inside of here. This is a little bit harder. Just drop some glue in there. And make sure it goes in straight. Okay, so now you have a little easel frame. Ta-da, right? So you can put this on your desk. You can do 2 of them. If you prefer, you can do 2 of these. You can put one over here, one over there. That way it stands up well. Or if you wanted to, you could potentially put another one. I don't know how that would work because you wouldn't be able to get this piece out. So I was trying to think of another way. If you were to have it go this way, you'd have to come up with something else. Like you would need 2 pieces, but this part doesn't come off. So maybe if you want to do it this way, you hang 2 hangers, or vice versa. Put 2 hangers, and if it goes this way, you can hang it up. If it goes straight this way, then you can leave it on the table, okay? Yes, I did the reel of the winners. I did. All right, so let me close up my glue. And let me turn off my gun here. Okay, so here we go. These little guys pop right in. Like that. Look how cute! Are those not adorable? You guys hit the heart button because I am so excited for these. I've been wanting to do these for a long time, but we really needed to like get our stuff together and before I could do these. And you guys, again, it has the little pieces right here on the back. So all you do is you push your finger out and they pop out. Okay? So let's say we wanted to pop this one out and we want to pop this one out. We're going to swap them around. I can't see. Ta-da! Okay, so these were available in the live sale that we just had. The live sale is over, but the only ones that I have posted up on our website at spoiledbybrie.com, you guys, is the coffee ones. I do have this 5 tile frame available, but we have an entire interchangeable collection coming. So stay tuned, watch the website over the weekend, and be sure to order. Also, sign up for the emails once you go to my website, spoiledbybrie.com, and make sure you sign up for the email because there might be something special coming in there once we have everything uploaded, and you'll be able to find some goodies in there, okay? All right. Well, as always, let me know if you guys have any suggestions for inserts that you want, and I will be on the lookout for those. But I do have some pet ones coming. We have some winter. We had Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day. I have Easter, spring, all of the seasons, all of the holidays. We have all of those coming. But if there's anything else, I know I have 2 on our list, Peacocks and Cancer Survivor. Those were 2 that were recommended. So if you have a recommendation, feel free, let me know, and I will do my best to find what I can and create them for you guys if I cannot find them, okay? All right, well, you guys hit the heart button. I'm gonna go check on the baby. It's getting close to feeding time again, but thank you. You guys feel free to share this video if you can, or if you know somebody that loves some coffee. And go check out the reel, or the video that I posted about the winners for the glue gun. We gave away a cup. We gave away the tassels, which I've already sent the tassels to that winner, and a light pad, right, to help you line up your cutouts. So, okay. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I know a coffee lover. I know you do, Sonia. Okay, guys, y'all take care. Have a good rest of your Saturday, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.